All right. What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs, day number 1125. But who's counting? So, if you are a delivery driver for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Postmates, UberEATS, or any of those, you should definitely be subscribed down below. Hit that red subscribe button and turn on the little notification bell to the right and set it to all so you don't miss these future uploads. And just a friendly thumbs up reminder, if you could please hit that like button down below. It really helps me out. I appreciate that. And let's jump into it. Okay. So now that 24, 48 hours has gone by in regards to the situation with the CVS manager and the DoorDash driver who confronted her, boy, I kind of felt that it would be sort of a unanimous response, but like anything, there is always division, and what really surprises me is the fact that it's a situation where it's like everyone's right, everyone's wrong, and let me explain. The CVS manager more than likely marked the order as not delivered. Okay? That's fraud. There's no way to break that down any other way. It's fraud. Okay? Because as far as I know, DoorDash doesn't just say orders are not delivered from their end. It usually has to be the customer doing so. So I think we can rule that part out. Now, the question of whether the Dasher was in the right or the wrong to go and film and confront this customer at their place of work, it's questionable, because there were a ton of people that said, yeah, that's what I would have done. She did the right thing. And then there's a bunch of people who are also saying, no, you should never have a confrontation at someone's place of work. They're both right. They're both wrong, if you want to look at it. Or everyone's right and everyone's wrong. I don't know. However you want to look at it. Everyone's bringing a good point to the table is what I'm trying to make, if that makes sense. So the point of what I'm trying to get at here is, how do you feel about this? Like, do you think that everybody is right in this situation? Do you think everybody's wrong? Because here's the problem. DoorDash consistently sides with the customer, just like any business would. Okay? Because think about it. What's worse? From a corporate state of mind, not from a worker state of mind, or a partner, or whatever you want to refer to us as, independent contractor, or even employee at a job that's a W-2. What's better for an employee? A pissed off customer or a pissed off employee? A pissed off customer says, screw you, I'm no longer going to do business with you. I might go and do business with your competitors, and then by word of mouth or reviews online, I'm going to make your life a living hell and make sure you get less customers because of me. People do that. Okay? I've had bad service with places. I've never gone to that length, but when I'm done wrong by a certain business, I'll give them maybe another shot. And if it happens 2 times in a row, I'll go find another place to do my business, whether it's somewhere I like to eat, or, some place where I buy my groceries or something like that, or, whatever, medication, or a doctor or something like that. If you are done wrong, you are going to want to go somewhere else. But an employee, you fire somebody, 5 more people are willing to take that position. And that's the reality of it. Just look at it. It's obvious stuff. It's not like, it's like no-brainer kind of stuff, But from the worker standpoint, from the Dasher standpoint, it's like, well, what the hell? You're getting me in trouble here. I did my job on time, and you're saying I never delivered it, and now I'm getting deactivated for it. I lose my job. Now I can't provide for myself or my family, or whoever I provide for, even if it's a pet. You see what I'm saying? So it's really, the situation is this, and this proves it. DoorDash does not have the drivers back. They don't. And what's so sad is that they just don't care. I was watching Dino, saying it like it is. He made a video the other day that really was an eye-opener. And the poor guy may be getting deactivated from DoorDash after he's been a Dasher for 2 years due to a 13-minute extremely late delivery. Yeah, I felt his pain. Like, he really let it out in that video. Please go subscribe to Saying It Like It Is. Do a YouTube search and just type it in. You'll see him right there. It's a reality, guys. I know there are those that say this is just negative, but it's reality. You know, maybe your particular market, things are going great. Maybe it's a smaller market. Maybe it's a bigger market. Maybe things are going great. But the reality is there's more bad than good right now. And if there's anything we can take from these situations is that the gig economy is just too unpredictable. Like I said, years ago when I started, it was so simple. There was no drama. There was no politics to it. It was just, hey, I got an order on GrubHub for me. And I started on GrubHub and UberEATS. Oh, look, I got an order. I'm going to go pick it up. I'm going to go drop it off. Done. On to the next one. Every 25, 30 minutes. Doing an order. I would always try and get my orders done in 15 to 20 minutes if I could, so I can just get, you know, maybe 3 or 4 orders per hour. But a lot of times you're waiting on restaurants, you're waiting on customers to drop off to, you know, or whatever, gate codes and all the whole 9 yards. But going back to what I was saying with the CVS manager, facts are facts, okay? The DoorDash driver was upset because she knew she was going to have a problem. Now, had she not confronted the DoorDash customer, the CVS manager, she may have still had her job. Maybe. But it almost seemed like she knew she was going to be deactivated anyway because DoorDash has been cracking down on drivers, you know, when they get the, not delivered complaint. Order never arrived. The fraud thing, and then the driver takes the heat for it and gets fired, gets deactivated, terminated, whatever you want to refer to it. That's what she was thinking. She probably watches the videos on YouTube or is in a Facebook group or something and said, I've seen this before. I'm going to get deactivated anyway, so I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory. You know what I mean? And she was heroically brave for doing that. I wouldn't have done that. I hate confrontation. You can call me whatever you want, but wasting time on confrontation and that negativity is nonsense. But the negativity of what is happening in the gig economy that I report to you guys is necessary to hear so you can protect yourself if possible. Or if you can't really protect yourself, at least you know that something could be coming to prepare. That's another thing. Always remember something. Just because news or something isn't positive, the positive thing you can take from it is, oh, shoot, now I have some time to prepare in case that happens to me. That's how you have to look at it. In every horrible negative situation, you always have to look at the positive of things. You know, like even with the COVID stuff, the biggest catastrophe of our lifetime, right? The positive from it is I have gotten closer to people because of lockdowns and stuff like that. You know, I've made new friends, you know. You always have to try and find the positive in every negative. And that's the point I've always tried to make in my content, you know, wherever I can. Because the fact is, like I've said a million times, I would love to just bring you positive. Here's money, there's money. Like the other day, for instance, DoorDash, they're giving out holiday bonuses to people that have done 5,000 deliveries or more. I got flamed for that because they were like, screw you, man. Like, that's BS. And I'm like, I even put in the title, if you qualify. I didn't say it was for everybody, but I tried to bring you something positive. Because they're now DoorDash are billionaires because of the stock market. You know, I figured, now they're giving money away. But should they be giving money away to drivers that have done 1,000 deliveries or more? Sure. Give an extra $50, an extra $100, an extra $20, anything. You know, I agree. I feel like they should have done more. If they have an endless money flow, they might as well be giving it away. But no. That's something only a nice person would do, right? Anyway, to the DoorDash driver that has now since been deactivated, please understand that you did have the support of a lot of folks. You advocated for a lot of drivers out there that would have wanted to do something like that, and you took it for the team on that one. So whether people feel you did the right thing or the wrong thing, you stood up for yourself. Okay, you know, and that's a lot more than a lot of people can say. However you look at it, she stood up for herself. She was brave, you know. But whether it comes down to morals of should she have gone into the place of work, I'm going to say no. You know, you should never, ever go back to a customer. but we understand why. Does that make sense? It's like, it's not a good thing to do. It's not the right thing to do, but we understand why. Does that make sense? So I think with that, I think that's my rant for right now. This went on a little too long. What's up to everybody in the chat? If you guys are watching on the live chat, comment hashtag Team Live. If you guys are watching on the replay, comment hashtag Team Replay. And of course, I do want to give a big shout out to all of our patrons over at patreon.com/pay-to-drive. Like shout outs to, of course, our ultimate driver, Millard Norton at $100 per month, and Kimberly Thomas, Tulsa Todd, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Brian Pomeroy, William Boudreau, Justin Case, Sarah Keston, Alan G. Van Horn, Scott Freisner, Drew Honor, Katie Coppin, Stephen Neely, Destiny Rudolph, Dave Chin, Frank Haviland, Jason Casta, Sherry Cassidy, Terry DeLong, Anthony Bliss, Nick G., Jenny Thomas, Matt Epperson, and Terrence Pacheco. Thank you to every single one of you. Sign up if you want some shout outs like that to support the channel down below. Pin top comment and in the description. And of course, guys, comment 333 if you are on the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 444 if you have no idea what I'm talking about. All you have to do is download the link from the description down below. Click Show More. Pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description down below. Make sure to download it. Check it out. Check it out. And check out paytodrivestore.com for t-shirts and hoodies from my mind that I made for you guys. So, that's it. They're all on sale. All right, enough nonsense. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. If you made it to the end, comment END 611 in the chat or the comments. END 611. Subscribe with all notifications on, and those likes are a little low. Smash that like. Thank you so much for watching here on Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs, and we'll see you all in the future. Be well.